In this video, you will learn how to turn a drawing like this into a 3D design ready for printing in just a few simple steps. First, you want to find a drawing made of simple colors and thick lines. Try searching for things like clip art and line drawing. I'm going to be using this image as a demo. Your drawing also needs to have a closed outline. For example, Harry can be holding the snitch, but it cannot be flying out in front of him. If the outline of your drawing is too thin, or there is a lot of complex shading and detail, it will be very difficult to design and print. So a cartoon like this is ideal. If your image is low quality or grainy, upload it to the website Vectorizer.ai. This tool takes a regular image and changes it into a set of lines and shapes, which is important because it allows it to be resized without losing quality or becoming pixelated. But because you cannot edit the vector file it gives you, take a screenshot of it instead of downloading it. This might seem like a funny way to enhance an image, but I have found that this method does the best job at preserving the details of an image than any other. Once you've got a good image, head over to the website remove.bg and upload it. This website uses AI to remove the background of your image, but it can do a lot more than that too. Your drawing probably won't be looking too good quite yet, so click on the Edit paintbrush and then on the Erase and Restore tool, making sure that the Auto Detect function is on. Auto Detect is very important while editing an image because it helps you erase the details that you don't want in your design. When using the Erase tool, the AI might goof and erase too much of your image, so you might need to switch back and forth between the Erase and Restore tools while editing. When you are finished, make sure you haven't left any white space behind by clicking on Background, then Color, and then temporarily changing the background to another color. You can see here that I have left some white space between Harry's arm and the broom, so I will go ahead and fix that. Make sure to switch the background back to transparent before downloading your design. If you have different colors in your design, you want to use an image editor to set the exposure or brightness of your image to 0. This will turn everything in your drawing to black, making it much easier to convert to a 3D design. For this task, I simply use my Chromebook's built-in image editor. Most other computers have some form of editor with a similar tool, but if yours doesn't, you might have to look online for an alternative. Once you are finished, head back to Vectorizer.ai to upload your final design and download the vector file it produces. Now that you have this, you can finally make your design into 3D. Head over to tinkercad.com and click Sign Up to create an account. Once you are on the dashboard, click on New and then 3D Design, and it will open a 3D editor. Before importing your design, click on the ruler tool in the top middle of the side panel and drag it onto the work plane. The ruler tool is helpful because it shows you the dimensions and position of a selected object. Next, click on Settings in the bottom right of the editor and set the units to the desired measurement. I prefer using inches, so I'll set it to that. When you are done with that, click on Import in the top middle of the side panel, click Choose a File, and then select the SVG file of your design. In the menu, change the Center On setting from Artboard to Art, and then change the dimensions to whatever you want. This menu only lets you set the dimensions in millimeters, so I recommend searching up an inches to millimeters calculator if you prefer using inches. I usually make my designs 3 inches in length, which converts to 76.2 centimeters. Once you are satisfied with these settings, click on Import and your 2D design will be turned 3D. If your image has floating details, you need to create a silhouette of it that will go underneath it. To do this, select your design and press Ctrl-C and Ctrl-V on your keyboard to create a duplicate of it. Select it and open up the Shape menu in the top right corner of the editor. Select the Silhouette option from the drop-down menu, which will turn your design into a silhouette. Now, change the height of the object by clicking on the box right here and typing in a new height. I would recommend 0.05 inches, which is 1.27 millimeters. Next, select the original design and set its height to 0.05 inches also. Set the other box to 0.05, lifting the design off the work plane so that it is directly above the silhouette. You are almost finished. Select both objects by clicking on each of them while holding Shift, and then press the Align button in the top right corner of the editor. Select this peg to align them vertically, and this peg to align them horizontally. Then click on the Group tool to group them into one object. Congratulations! You have finished designing your object. To download it, click on Export at the top of the side panel, and then click on STL. If you followed this tutorial and created a design that you're proud of, I would love to 3D print it for you so I could feature it in my next video. Just upload your design to Thingiverse.com and comment the link down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.